Hello, I'm Tim Jones, owner of Accelerate Computer Training. In this series of videos, I'm teaching you how to use Microsoft Word 365 for Windows or Mac to produce long documents, anything that needs numbered headings, in a way that lets you easily rearrange and reformat. Here are the steps I recommend, and in this video, we'll be covering Step 3, Generate a Table of Contents based on the heading styles. In the first video of this series, we applied heading styles to chapter and topic headings, and in the second video, applied a multi-level numbered list. Most long documents need a table of contents, and because we used the heading styles, Microsoft Word can generate one automatically. This was just a placeholder, so I'll delete it, and then on the References tab of the ribbon, click Table of Contents, and choose either of the automatic tables. And the Table of Contents, or TOC, is produced. It is what Word calls a field, content that's built and maintained automatically, not manually typed. Fields display a gray background when you're in them. I'm going to turn off Show Preview so we can see the style names more clearly, because there are styles that govern the formatting of the TOC entries, named TOC1 through TOC9. Here we see the three that are in use in this document. Even the Table of Contents heading itself is formatted by a style. It looks exactly like our Heading 1 styled paragraphs, our chapter titles. However, it cannot be a Heading 1, or it would have been gathered up with all the other Heading 1s and included in the Table of Contents. Microsoft is too clever for that. That's why every Word document includes the TOC heading style. TOC heading is based on or inherits from Heading 1, which is why it makes its paragraphs look the same as Heading 1. But the Insert Table of Contents command that we just ran gathers only real headings, Heading 1 through 9 paragraphs, when generating a TOC. Smart. Upon closer inspection, however, we see that our chapter numbers are incorrect. The first chapter is called Chapter 2, both in the Table of Contents and in the body. That's because this Table of Contents paragraph, which is formatted by this TOC heading style, has multi-level numbered list formatting on it. That formatting attribute is not mentioned in the style definition because it is being passed in from the Heading 1 style. Again, this style is based on Heading 1. We should override that formatting attribute so that TOC heading styled paragraphs will not be included in our multi-level numbered list. We'll click Format, Numbering, choose None, and click OK. No bullets or numbering appears in the definition. Click OK. Chapter 1 is back to being Chapter 1 again. Let's refresh the TOC. Right-click inside the TOC and choose Update Field. At the prompt, choose Entire Table and click OK. That's better. Next, to improve formatting of the TOC entries, we redefine the TOC styles. This will give me the opportunity to show another great aspect of styles, automatically update. For each style, if the automatically update checkbox is checked, then formatting that we apply to any of its paragraphs, in this case any TOC1 styled paragraph, will automatically redefine the style in that way, thereby affecting all paragraphs of this style. Watch. If I select this Table of Contents entry, the Styles window shows that it is formatted with the TOC1 style. Let's apply bold. Look at that. The other chapter title entries turned bold. Let's change the paragraph spacing to 18 points before and 0 points after. Notice how all the TOC1 styled paragraphs were affected because the automatically update checkbox is on for the TOC1 style. In the same way, let's improve the TOC2 and 3 style definitions. Let's give TOC2 spacing before of 6 points and spacing after of 0. And TOC3 0 points before and after. It looks much better now, and even fits on one page. Now you might think, wow, automatic update is like magic, but I don't recommend enabling it for every style. While it does ensure that all your formatting is done through styles, it also gives you no flexibility in those rare cases where you need to apply slightly different formatting on one instance of a styled paragraph. Click subscribe if you'd like to be notified when we release new videos, and visit our website, acceleratecomputertraining.com, if you're looking for live, hands-on, small group training for yourself or your team over Zoom, taught by me or one of our other experienced instructors.